guys, what's up? It's JB Illusion, and we are back with the adventures of Fritz, the cat shaman in Antumbra. So what's going down right now is our employers, the lovely, actually probably the most overtly evil megacorporation in Shadowrun, has sent us into Cali-Free, the free state of California, and stuff is going down. A Japanese general, well, Colonel Saito, has basically laid siege Hannibal style to Cali-Free. He's got the strength to kind of hold it, because no one really has the strength to kick him out. The mega corporations are kind of in a weird spot because there are some things that he wants to do that they're not really feeling, and Fritz is kind of just trying to keep the peace. Someone from Azza Technology was killed, and we're trying to find out whose fault it was. These guys know, but currently they have managed to piss off Colonel Saito's forces, and welcome to firefights. So, why is Colonel Saito not being well received? Well, it has to do with the fact that, let's hit this guy with the monobolt. Not bad. Crit. Was decent. So, why does he have issues? It's because when, as you can see, not all of these people are humans. Haley, our rigger slash decker, is a human. The issue is that when magic came back into the world, when people turned into elves, dwarves, trolls, orc, he just got lit up. Good thing that guy has bad aim. When all that came back, Japan was very resistant. Actually, overtly terrible to a large majority of their now elf, now dwarf citizens. They actually sent up a place, I'm forgetting the name of the island, let's just say bad things happened. Possibly also war crimes. So we're just trying to help out our employers, who are also, as I've said, quite possibly the most overtly evil corporation in Shadowrun. Why? Well, they kind of performed an autopsy on a dragon while it was still on live on, I believe, national TV. A little crazy. They also are very into blood magic, which is also a whole thing onto itself. But regardless, that's who we're working for. We know it, we just gotta accept it. And we just have to help our employers as best we can. Let's go into here and just punch him. So, because he is an orc, he does get a racial bonus to just kind of being a tough dude. So that's why there's also the melee combat. I thought I'd help out. Miss. As long as this guy doesn't die, we're good. We gotta keep him alive, though. That's actually our contact. So far, he has told us where the guy that we're looking for in. He's in coma. It actually is kind of quite sad, because we showed up just to go help out the Azza Technology Arcology. It's kind of their base of operations that may or may not be as big as a city. Or not as big as city. It's a fairly decent housing area. He's still in cover. Well, the fun thing is, once he gets into position, a good knife throw or... Ooh. So Flashbang lowered their AP quite a bit. We're gonna go in with the punches. That's what we're gonna do. Alright, he's up. Everybody else could take him down next turn. Haley's drone. Let's go. And one more. Perfect. So it works out pretty decently. Is he good? Okay, Vori's feeling a little bit better. So, we are going to head in thanks to Azza Technology. Or we're going to head to coma thanks to Vori and his info. And hopefully protect Azza Technology's interests. Haley, I can't believe Vori was so stupid. He's hella smart, but he can be so dumb sometimes. Do you like him? Vori? Ew, no. I mean, It's not because he's an elf. I like Tarn, after all. It's just, well, you know? He was a friend, though. What a waste. Ugh. I hate this stupid city sometimes. I admire what he's done. Haley arches an eyebrow in amazement. Seriously? Well, you have plenty of company. It feels like half this town is ready to start shooting the other half. Yep. Because of Saito. Some people are very, very happy with Saito and share his views that orcs, trolls, and all the others should not be afforded the same rights as humans. It's kind of odd because humans are also technically meta-humans. Nice shot, Vore. So that's pretty crazy. And considering the fact that they're actual ghouls and vampires and such, you would think that there would be a lot more hate thrown their way, but oh well. Let's move. We're gonna try to not die. I think that's the best plan, not die. We're gonna hit him up with a monobolt. It's just something for a little bit of range. We're gonna hide here, and Haley's going to activate her drone. Perfect. And hopefully the drone can be set up. Maybe we could get, not exactly a flank attack, but... Okay, that was a flank. You really shouldn't hide behind a hot dog cart? Soup cart? Whatever type of cart that is. Wow. Okay, so Vore is fairly strong mage. It's pretty nice. So I love mages, and magic kind of works two different ways in Shadowrun. There's, you get a totem and you learn magic from them, or you go to the wizarding school of, I'm guessing, like some dude's basement. Or you actually can go to magical college, it's a thing, Harry Potter style. You could learn street magic, you could learn how to actually do it in college, or you could just be a shaman and just learn as you go. So I would decide to go shaman with Cat Shaman. Fritz was a professor who saw too much, had attempts on his life, and then became who you see now. A Shadowrunner whose totem is cat. Boop! Like Sombra. Oh man. Love that character for Overwatch. Maybe one day I will actually play Overwatch. That'd be kind of weird. Alright, so with Vore's people, we're doing good. This dude does not look too happy. It's alright though. Unless, yeah, they called for backup, didn't they? So Vore is very brave. That's not the best thing in this game. You would think, you know, maybe, oh, there they are. So there are our opponents. Hopefully you guys won't just sit there and act, you know, like ducks, or sitting ducks, whatever it is. So we'll throw up our cat totem ability. It's an AoE, +1 dodge. Not the greatest thing, but not the worst thing. Let's turn this drone on. I really like the idea of people being able to jack into a matrix of their own free will, which is awesome. Kind of become Neo. Well, not really. Actually, I think Fast Jack, one of the characters in Shadowrun, might as well be Neo. Oh, that was a bad shot. He could have got her too, or they could get her. Nice. So maybe she might need to learn a little bit about what actually, you know, constitutes as cover. Okay, so what are we gonna do here? Move here. Oh, it's a move attack, and we missed that. That was pretty bad, but hopefully our dear little friend over here will take care of that. Move over here. It is a drone, so we're alright. If it... Oh... Okay, I'm not alright with that. We're alright if it goes down. I'm just afraid of... Well, that guy dying. He bit the dust. More grenades, not good. Alright, that was only flash, though. And that guy's pretty good. But at least Vore is still alive. Can she do something? No, she only lost AP. So our job is to take her out. There we go. And we'll move up just to be in slight opposition to these guys. We'll move this thing into flanking position, and hopefully they'll be too busy trying to shoot these guys. But I really love this module because it's very Shadowrun. It's you start with one mission that you think is alright, and then it leads into another mission into like this swirling chaos. So now we're essentially, wow, point blank fire blast. Go you, and he's down. And now we're involved in this crazy fight for the California Free State, which I think is actually pretty awesome. Alright, what do we got? This guy should be open. Nice. And we'll move into position for him. And Haley, if you could mark him with your hacking skills, thank you, dear. Okay, Vori just took a bullet. Don't really like that. Nice, decent damage. Missed that. We're going to heal Vori. And then let's try to hit him with a monobolt. Might be able to kill, might not. There we go. We showed him. Chummers. Yeah. I don't know. You lost one dude. I don't know if that's showing them. So now, yeah, we actually had that shootout in the equivalent of McDonald's parking lot in the Shadowrun world. Well, that's Shadowrun. Okay, so they locked us in. The gate is electronically locked. You need to find a passcode or a way to override it. Okay. We don't have the hacking skill. This dude, I don't know if I agree with him, so let's keep going. There should be a way that we can talk our way out of this. I really like how Harebrained Schemes designed this with the etiquette system. Our character, of course, wound up on the street, so he does learn street, so maybe we'll talk to the homeless dwarf. Hey, what do you want? Do you happen to have a card for the Stuffer Shack next door? Yeah, I found one. You can't have it, it's mine. Come on, spare some pity for your fellow orc, your fellow metahuman in these hard times. Malarkey. Fine. I wasn't gonna use it anyways. Thank you. You've done me a great service. I was going to say, maybe you've done your city a great service. Because if as a technology can actually repel Colonel Saito or damage Colonel Saito just enough, then hey, maybe, just maybe, Saito will have to leave. And then Califree can go back to being Califree. I do want to know more about Stuffer Shack Path. There we go. I do want to learn more about why, as a technology, has such such an interest. It could be because Japan has multiple companies, like I believe Renraku, that are based outside of it, and this is their, this is their bastion. Bore, thanks. Thanks for helping, Fritz. Here, take this. I know it's not much, but I want you to know that we metahumans remember our friends. Remember, Norton is in Kolna. I wouldn't go there if I were you, though. Norton is surrounded by some very dangerous creatures. I have to run. Goodbye. And thanks again. Alright, thanks, man. Are you just gonna walk? Yep. Hey, he's a mage. He can walk through walls. Alright, cool. Let's get out of here. And let's hop in this taxi. Boop. So, I really want to know what Aztec Technologies... They have to have a vested interest. Eclipse. They're right back to Eclipse. Eclipse feels tense. You're at gunfire and see pursuers on your trail. Badly outnumbered, you race through the steep streets as quickly as possible, shaking off your followers just before you reach your safe house. Inside, Mr. Johnson grimly listens as you recount what you learned in the mission district. The job just grew trickier. So Mr. Johnson is how we respond. That's the people who give us our jobs. Since this is very highly illegal, it's kind of in this weird gray space in the future of Shadowrun, it's better just not to know everybody's name. It's actually imperative that you don't know people's names sometimes. So, let me get this straight. The Azotechnology job was interrupted by some giant troll who nobody saw enter or leave the building but you. He said something about Norton before disappearing. According to the metahumans in this city, Norton is in Colma. That's a complication. Colma is a ways south of San Francisco. It's part of the Bay Area sprawl, but there's very little court presence there. You've had a long day. Why don't you get some sleep? I'll check with my superiors and see how they want to proceed. Here's a partial payment. I know the As a Technology job wasn't finished, but I appreciate your efforts. We'd be in much worse shape without you. Alright, cool. So, we learned a little bit. Let's raise our karma up. Let's give ourselves some skills. We need to work. Strength is fairly high. We're going to add that to our thrown weapons just to increase our abilities in them. I think that's really imperative. We don't really need to work crazily on spellcasting yet. We've got our totem. We're going to work on conjuring though. And I think we're going to work on close combat since we seem to have found ourselves getting into a couple scrapes, a couple situations. Or we could just throw 2 points into dodge and keep something there. We will throw something there. That's what we'll do. Confirm. Alright, cool. Now let's go see this magical dude over here and maybe we could find something. Nikolai Yaltl. Welcome back. I heard that you paid a little visit to As a Technology. How's it looking? It's seen better days. I thought as much. I had mentioned that I used to work in that building. Probably not. It's not a fact I advertise too often. I saw the writing on the wall long ago, even before Saito-san landed in the city, when Aztlan first declared war on Calfree. Oh my goodness! So they failed on declaring war on Calfree, so they had to just hang out in the background. Aztlan, as crazy as it sounds, the mega corporation is based... Our corporation that we work for is based out of Aztlan. So essentially, As a Technology is trying to keep their house of cards that I'm guessing they built since that failed war up. And Colonel Saito just showed up to knock it all down. So we are protecting As a Technology's interests. I knew any association with As a Technology would be poison, and started making plans to disassociate myself from that corporation. I do feel some regret for former colleagues who have lost their lives, but frankly, the fewer connections I have to that place, the safer I'll be. But enough of that. What can I do for you? So we're gonna pick up some stuff. What do we need? We don't need any power bolts, we don't need none of that. What we need is to go into conjuring and see what we got. We can have haste. Haste 2 would be fantastic. And fog, an area effect spell that reduces the chance to hit by 15%. For air bearer, I think we'll take fog for 200. Be happy. And we're going to get rid of that haste, throw in fog. Grab this med kit, by the way. We're doing good, and we're also going to sell some stuff that we have right now. This gun, this spell, this frag grenade. We're going to get rid of those. Good. I like this. We're also going to pick up another elemental. Maybe we'll grab a Force 2 this time. Well, actually, no, we can't grab a Force 2. We could maybe grab a 1 and 1. That's what we'll do. Good. Because we're going to have to hire someone, and hiring someone I think will cost $750. So we really have to budget we have to budget pretty hard. We have just enough to hire somebody. Sadly, we don't have enough to buy a new outfit. Because the armor on this is terrible. Let's go talk to Amelia, though. I'd like to see your ammo, please. So what I really want is the First Nation armor. It costs $750, just as much as a person. Or another runner to help us. The lesser costing thing, excuse me. Okay, somebody just called me. It's all good. Everything's alright. No, nothing's on fire. No one's actually on fire. So it's good. 600 the cost for some of these things. Maybe we should pick up a little something for somebody. I mean, My biggest issue is armor right now. We could grab a kunai ninja suit. Oh, that'd be fantastic. Actually, no, we don't have the money. Sadly. Later. Okay, let's go up. So, fun fact if you haven't been watching this series, we went to this DJ over here and Professor Fritz, the baddest cat, dropped the hottest mixtape ever. And we gave it to Kali, who's running the club. Maybe we'll make some money, maybe we're not going to make some money. Let's talk to Haley and hire her, because the characters in this kind of act differently over time. Like, I like seeing how they respond to certain things. I've never had Haley the entire time, so we're going to work with Haley. Hiya! What do you know about Coma? What a creepy place. My friends and I used to go there at night, hoping to see some ghosts. Remember? Magic. We spotted a couple, but nobody we recognized. I guess it's pretty famous. 150 years ago, San Francisco dug up all their graves and moved the bodies down to Colma, so they could make room for more houses or whatever. Lots of famous people are buried there. William Randolph Hearst, Joe DiMaggio, Wyatt Earp, Levi Strauss, lots of folks. Why? Are you going there? Maybe you can meet some of them. How about another run? Wow, I guess I did good, huh? You got me back in one piece, so I'm pretty happy about that. I've got to warn you, if you're heading out of the city, my whiz decking skills might not be all that helpful to you. There aren't a whole lot of computers in the country, you know? Still, I'm not totally useless at other stuff. I'll tag along for $750. How's that sound? 750 million sounds good. Awesome! I'll be there, Fritz. Oh, I cannot have a camera on me when I do voices. I just can't. Alright, let's get some rest. Get some rest and we'll be in tip-top shape. So, the pieces are starting to come together. I know why as the technology is getting us interested. After a fitful night's sleep, we're ready. It's completely understandable why as the technology wants us to do what to get Saito out. Now the question is, who is Norton? He's a guy who's apparently rebelling against Saito's control. So now we're throwing our hat with Rebels, which I don't think is too crazy of a thing to understand a Megacorp and Shadowrun doing. They're getting on the Rebels side to support them, and then get rid of Saito so they can make their money. I understand that. Good morning. You're certainly looking chipper. That's good, because we'll need you at your best. As you may have learned from your own legwork, Coma is a necropolis. Nobody has bothered developing it recently since, well, the dead are traditionally lousy spenders. When you think about it, that makes it the perfect place to gather if you don't want to be noticed. No corp security, no Imperial Marines. It's about as quiet a place as you can get. You're the only one who's actually seen this troll, so I need you to head down to Colma and check it out. You'll probably want to bring another runner with you, so pick someone dependable. Are you ready to go? Let's go. This is literally like the 5th time I've recorded this, so if my voice sounds like shot, I apologize. But I've just been having terrible issues. The graves of Colma. Even before the Awakening, Colma was renowned as a necropolis, a city where the dead outnumbered the living by more than 1,000 to 1. Good lord. Now that magic has returned to Earth, people tend to show great caution around graveyards because they don't want, I don't know, zombies, banshees, vampires, you know, that like. A city where practically every square foot contains a corpse does not receive many visitors. Clouds grow thick as you travel south of the city, and a thick haze envelops you, By the time you reach the outskirts of Woodland Cemetery, vague shapes lumber in the distance, heading deeper inward. Perhaps here is where you will finally find Norton. Cool. I'm just going to drink some of this Mountain Dew because that's going to make my throat better. I can't help but try out new flavors, I'll admit it. Okay, so this isn't creepy at all. So this is not a creepy place to hold your meetings at all. Norton killing Aztec technology dudes, but that's actually another question. Why would Norton kill an Aztec technology dude when Aztec technology is against Colonel Saito? He's not a general, he didn't earn it. The president's advisor from fiction in days of yore. The president's advisor from fiction in days of yore. From the mountain Shiani, he fired his missiles. Okay, he fired missiles from Shiani. He was the president's advisor in fiction. A tree in the desert. Name him or be hurt. A tree in the desert. A tree in the desert. With a blow of his horn, the walls were torn. That's a ghost. Who lies here? It was a terrible child ghost impersonation. So the name of a tree named after him? Samuel? All names are found within, but none above all. Honor the name before you fall. Oh, crap. Okay, that was actually a catchy tune, though. We're just gonna haste up. Haste up, bless up. Nice. Because I think that this thing can actually take some damage. Nice. And he got sent back to his grave. So it's not Samuel. This is a riddle I want to just, like, look up. Henry? All names are found within, but one above all. Honor the name before you fall. I will attempt to honor this name before I fall. Like, I feel like an idiot for not understanding this. If anyone in the comments gets this right now, I am incredibly interested in how you know. Like, what is this? Nope. Oh, it got hurt. Didn't want that. I do not need that thing taking hits. Richard. All the name. Yes, I know. So I am actually guessing right now. If you couldn't tell. And I actually really don't know. Named after a tree? Was there a tree that a president named? Could that be it? So this thing's about to take another hit. Oh, it missed. Bless up. Nice. How would Professor Fritz think of this? He's obviously thinking. It wouldn't be Peter. Nope. I don't even know what made me think Peter. Well, this is some entertaining Let's Play, isn't it? That was a good attack. I really should move away from this area. You know that? Really should do that. We're going to have to use one of our repair things on this drone. You are going to be right here next to us. That's where you're going. Pop a cap in them. Good. Alright, let's... Oh, man. I feel dumb. Help this drone out. It's a Strato drone. You managed to heal it up, but I do not like the fact that we had to use that this early. So these are our riddles. And I really don't know. It's really a guessing game. William? Nope. Oh, and it moved because we're so far away. Okay. Well, turn him on. I was hoping for that crit. Punch him? No, it was blocked. I can take that, because I can heal myself after it, unlike the drone, and then punch you in your face. Die, zombie. Okay, this is getting quite boring. Fritz is just like, okay. Joshua. Even so, go forth and heed his call. Joshua? Holy cow, okay. Dudes with guns, how long have we been here? I think we've overstayed our welcome. Thank you guys for watching. Please tune in next time for another thrilling installment of the adventures of Fritz the Cat Shaman in Antumbra. And hopefully we live to tell the tale, because I do not like the look of that shotgun. I don't. Just remember, everyone, be excellent to each other, and have a good day. Peace out.